So this tutorial is going to cover the Spatial Analyst tool in ArcGIS and how we can use that to analyze hydrology. So the first thing you need to do is open the Arc Toolbox, which you can do through clicking on Geoprocessing and Arc Toolbox, and then this toolbox will pop up. The other thing you need to do is make sure Spatial Analyst is in that Arc Toolbox. So it should be right here under Server Tools, between Server Tools and Spatial Statistic Tools. If it's not, go to Customize, Toolbars, click on Spatial Analyst. If that's not there, then scroll all the way down and hit Customize, and then scroll down to the bottom and hit Spatial Analyst and hit Close. Okay, so if you click on Spatial Analyst, you can see there's several tools that are available to you. We're interested in the hydrology one, so if we click on hydrology, then we have all of these tools. So I've got this DEM open here, and so that's got elevation, and in this particular watershed, the elevation varies from 84 to 378 meters. And so the first thing I need to do is fill any sinks that are in that DEM. So I'm going to click on the surface raster, which is DEM. Here's my output, and then I'm going to hit OK. And down here it tells me that it's processing. It's filling any of the sinks. And then once it's finished, then it opens up the file here. So I'm going to so that I can see this a little more clearly, go to Properties and use some color here. Use blue. So you can see how the varying shades of blue tell me how the elevations vary. So the high is about 378 meters, so this is the upper portion of the watershed, and it all drains towards the lower elevations. So the next thing we want to do is determine flow directions. So the surface raster I want to use is the one that's filled. And then here's my output. I hit OK. And it's going to process through the flow direction. And now I've got this flow direction. So notice it varies from 1 to 128. That just helps determine what direction the flow is going in. And so once I have this, then I put that into a separate processor and it'll give me flow direction arrows. The next thing I need to do is flow accumulation. So input flow direction raster. So there's my flow direction raster. Here's my output. Hit OK. It's processing down here. Okay, so now I have this nice flow accumulation, and it gives me, you can see the stream networks start to form. So I'm also going to go to Properties, change the look of this. I'm going to turn off all of these other ones as well. Okay, so you can see the most water, the highest value flow accumulation is where the streams are formed. And the most water is in these main streams. You can see there's lighter stream networks forming. Those are the headwaters, and then it goes into this main stream. So that's it for the hydrology. There's other useful tools in here, but that's mainly what you need to know for your assignment.